I made this video for those who took the seafood market class at FOODSTORY. When I found anchovies at the Whole Foods market in downtown Los Angeles, it gave me the idea to share the teriyaki anchovy recipe that I couldn't teach in the class, and thought you might be delighted to learn how to clean this fish, not by knife, but by hand. Anchovies can go bad quickly, so I always rush to remove the head and guts immediately when I get back to my kitchen. Once you clean it up, you can keep them in the fridge until you're ready to cook. I already had something else prepared for dinner, but I decided to make a small amount of anchovies as a teriyaki dish to add to my dinner, and save the rest of anchovies to make another, more traditional dish the next day. When you snap the head, don't separate the head just yet, as you can remove guts and backbones all together. You can pull down the head and put your thumb into the belly and slide along the backbone till you reach the tail. Once you open up one side, you can separate the backbone easily without leaving any small bones. I found this anchovy was getting too soft to snap off the head, so I started cutting the head off with a knife. Then put your thumb into the belly to slide or slip along the bone. Once you remove all the bones and guts, I clean them again with ice water. Dry them on both sides with paper towel so that you can keep them till the next day. Making teriyaki anchovy doesn't take much time, maybe 5 minutes. Dust the fish with potato starch or flour. Heat up the skillet with oil. I also added chopped dried pepper. Once you cook briefly on both sides, I try taking excess oil before adding sauce. For the teriyaki sauce, I added 1 tablespoon each soy sauce, mirin, sake, and maple syrup. I always start with 2 thirds of sauce and decide if I use it all sauce or not as I cook. Second dish is cooking with umeboshi, which is a Japanese pickled plum. Umeboshi is naturally sour and salty. I often use it for cooking instead of adding vinegar and salt, especially for making soup. First, lay all the anchovies flat and add a tablespoon of mirin and sake. Then pour kombu stock to cover the fish. This is a pretty big size umeboshi I'm using to season the fish. I'm also including the seed in the pot. Once it starts boiling, keep it simmer for 10 to 15 minutes. This is a dish often made using anchovies with their bones in. You keep simmering for an hour or until the bones get soft enough to eat. But since I removed all bones, I didn't need to cook for very long, and decided to thicken the sauce with arrowroot powder. About 2 teaspoon powder and a little more than a tablespoon water. Mix well and pour around the pot, trying to distribute evenly to the sauce. Once it starts boiling again, I check how the sauce thickens and decided to add a little more. I originally thought of adding TBS soy sauce at the end, but decided not to. This dish is definitely more fishy than the teriyaki anchovies, but I like the sauce acidity together with the anchovy flavor. After I started eating, I thought I should have added half tablespoon soy sauce and few slices of ginger. I enjoy the dish nonetheless. If you see anchovy next time, I hope you're more excited than before and inclined to try a new challenge by preparing them in your kitchen. Thank you for watching.